Aunty Iyabo, I have watched you being bullied for several times, and honestly, I can't take it no more. It is time for me to react. Says Toyinabraham as she stands up in defense of her sister, her friend, her gist partner, Iyabo Ojo, the Queen Mother. Hello, everyone. You're so much welcome. A lot has been going on. In fact, this 2025 has been a fantastic year for Iyabo. Her daughter getting married, organizing one of the most influential weddings of all times. You know, where they shut down Lagos in a traditional and engagement ceremony or whatever you want to call it, with the wedding of her daughter, Prissy Coco, to the love of her life, Juma Jokes, who is a Tanzania. The wedding took place around, I think, in about 6 batches, some part in Tanzania and some part in Nigeria. It started in Tanzania, sorry, with the Nikai and the Nikai one. It came to Nigeria. They did all the wuku church blessing, pastor blessing or church blessing, the engagement Owambe that Iyabo Ojo has done for several people. If you're an African woman, especially a Nigerian woman, and niching it down to a Yoruba woman, give it to us. When it comes to Owambe, you cannot figure by a Nigerian woman. We'll give it to you as you want it, because we plan our parties to the teeth. Even before it gets to the point where we are planning parties for our children getting married. It is a culture of celebration. It is our culture, and we are preserving it. And we keep raising the bar all the time. You know, we do the work as African women. We do the work as Nigerian women. And when it's time to show up for people on their day of celebration, we show it. We show it all the way. Is it the gift you send to the person prior to the wedding? Bag of rice, souvenir, cow, well wishes, or when they start dishing out ashwebi and they call the price, you make the payments, you gladly join in the joy of the celebration. Oh my God. Give it to us. Our Lani. And Iyabo showed it to the dots, because that's her ashwebi that she took for the general people on her daughter's wedding. Ologoni. People came out and, representing that axis was shut down on the island. What is going on? What's happening? Because she's done weddings with several people. So when it's time for somebody like that to do this, come on. People are going to show up big time. And so it is a wedding. When you're counting weddings of 2025, we had a lot of land-size wedding, right? But you cannot forward a wedding, you're saying. It stands tops. And to God be all the glory. Not too far from that, God decided to say, you know what? Something has been cooking, and, Prissy Coco put to bed. Handsome little cutie, Prince Rakim Nkambala. Tọ́lọ́mọbawa dá sí tó máa dàgbà tó máa dògbó. Tó máa ní àwọn ọ̀wọ́re lẹ́yìn. He's going to have more siblings, As women, we protect our children, and that's what makes us mothers that stand gidigba. And that gidigba work is what Iyabo Ojo has been doing in Canada. Shortly before Prissy put to bed, she flew to Canada. With all the noise going on in Nigeria, Baba Dudu brought his face out, saying this, saying that. She did a video in Canada, and after that, she went in. The most important thing, Prissy put to bed, and Iyabo is proudly doing the Omugwo ceremony. All women, both young and old, every face in life that is to be enjoyed by us will not be found wanting. That she to marry. Is it the time to start nurturing our children? Or is it when we get married? Or is it when we are courting? Or is it when we become mothers, when our children become adults, when they start getting married, when we have to do the Omugo? Or every face in Yalagbara alone, we are going to do it, and we are going to enjoy doing it in good health, money, peace of mind, and in the glory of God. So Iyabo is fulfilling purpose. God has done her well. Just as God has done a lot of women well, and God is still going to do a lot of women well. Lashe Idumari. So busy doing her thing, but the online space has still been going. Iyabo Ojo, Iyabo Ojo, Iyabo did this. In fact, the new slogan now is now Iyabo Ojo no make my husband tata me yesterday night. So we say people are your thing Shemo. When people have started doing cruise, I'll be like, I'm a fire in cruise ni. Because the name that sell market water buy is Iyabo Ojo. In fact, ẹlòmíì tí fàánù ilé ẹ̀ bá dúró tí ò ṣiṣẹ́ báyìí Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ló ṣó affect ẹ̀. Ẹlòmíì á ní nepa tí ò fáwọn ná àbí PHCN tí ò fáwọn ná Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ló wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀. Ọmọ ológo ni, olófò rẹ̀ máa bínú ológo ni. But you know that ògo máa ń ràn ògo ni, ògo máa ń ràn mọ́ra wọn ni. Look at that wedding, Princess wedding that was done on the island when Toyinabraham, she told us she was going to be the Oversabi auntie, and she did it to the teeth. She was everywhere, coordinating, happy, dancing. Ìgbà tó yọ tún ju gèlè dànù tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní jó, ìyàn máa ń bó ní re yọ ni. Ọlọ́run má ṣe wá ní arógo bú sí gbé sọ̀rọ̀. Ìyàn máa ń bó ní re yọ ni. When you see people happy, you will be happy with them because you're attracting your own to come quickly. But you know some people, that's how they are. When they see a logo like this, ìbànújẹ́ dé bá wọn. Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ wò wọ́n sàn. Bí ó dẹ̀ wò wọ́n sàn náà, kọ́ máa ṣe wọ́n ràn bí tó ti ń ṣe, there's no problem. Everybody go keep in lane. But Toyinabraham decided to be like, Aunty Iyabo, the bullying that you've been going through has been so much. And she lent her voice. So this is Toyinabraham's post. She says, Aunty Iyabo, I've watched you get bullied for months. I stayed silent, fighting with you in spirit, hoping they will stop, but they didn't. Now I'm about to react, and I pray the world won't call it overreacting. Because this time I'm going to overdo it, not just as a mom, but as the oversabi that I am. Have good people around you. It's very important. If your circle is toxic or you are the toxic one, go and get healing. Go for therapy. Ẹ wo báwọn obìnrin ṣe ń ṣoríire. Ta ló máa rí bí bó ṣe ń ṣoríire tí Ìyábọ̀ ṣe ń ṣoríire tó ń ṣe movie? What's the name of that recent movie that blew everywhere? Look at how Toyinabraham does movie that blew everywhere. Look at how Eniola Ajao, or what's her name? Alao, Abi Ajao, yeah. Look at how movie blew everywhere. Look at, should we mention Mercy Aigbe as well? Should we mention Funke Akindele? Gbogbo wọn yẹn ògo gbogbo pọ̀ ni. Ọlá wọn ò dẹ̀ ní bàjẹ́ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Bá ṣe ń gbàdúrà kọ́lá wọn má bàjẹ́, Ọlọ́run tiwa náà ò ní bàjẹ́. Because what you wish to other people is coming to you. It's coming to you. What are you depositing in people's life? Toxicity, lies, dragging. It's coming back to you. You will eat it, whatever form. So you can imagine people of Ologo knowing that, but Sherry, is either you decide to, if God makes you an Ologo, you better use your Ogo. But in using your Ogo, you have to be mindful of the fact that it's not going to be smooth, because God never promised anybody a smooth life. He just said, whatever it is you go through, whatever storms you experience, I, God, am going to be with you. And definitely God is with Iyabo. Definitely. Because no matter whatever they want to do, God always finds a way out for her. There's always a cause for celebration. Is it at her business and First Priest Lounge that got burnt shortly before she left for Canada? It has been republished and she's now back. Her business is back and running. So kilo tuhaku. People don't know that the support people give underground there, na pass. Why? Na heavy pass. Not the whatever that we see online. That's just the tip of the iceberg, You have to just do things the way people will get sense they do them. So this is Toyinabraham blowing all the love to Iyabo Ojo to say, sis me, you're gonna be fine. Nothing is gonna happen to you. I'm right by you. I've been praying with you in silence, but I'm forced to speak, to react. Not just as a mom, but if I react, they will say I'm overreacting. Then Iyabo Ojo made a comment. Look at it. She said, Baby, hold your peace. I love you. Ah, bíbí ire kò ṣeé fowó rà rárá. Bíbí ire kò ṣeé fowó rà. You can't use money to buy a good home training. You know. This Iyabo telling her that, Toyin, ma worry. Hold your peace, my dear. I love you. Don't overreact. Don't react. Don't worry. I know you're with me. I know you're praying for me. You know. Ó dà kéèyàn ní peace. Kí peace ìjọba ńlẹ̀ ayé èèyàn. Because if you don't have peace, if peace doesn't jọba in your life, wàá kàn máa jà kiri ni. Wàá kàn máa ṣépè kiri ni. Wàá kàn máa ṣe wọ́nranwọ̀nran káàkiri ni. Wàá kàn máa envy àwọn èèyàn kiri. Wàá kàn máa rò pé gbogbo èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ jà. Meanwhile, gbogbo nut and screw ọpọlọ ẹni yẹn ó ti yọ tán. Ó ti ń gbọ̀n jẹgẹjẹgẹjẹgẹ. You know the way that when your car wants to have issues, or you just dive into a pothole and you just feel the hand of your steering tó ṣe jẹgẹjẹgẹjẹgẹ. Bí brain cells ẹlòmíì ṣe jẹgẹjẹgẹ nígbà tó ara ẹ̀ ò balẹ̀, tọkàn ò balẹ̀, tó ríre tó máa bí nínú àwọn ológo bú sígbe. So that's Iyabo telling her, don't worry, Toyin. I'll be fine. Don't overreact. Don't react. Don't say anything. Hold your peace, my darling. I'm good. God is in control. And what else can one say? Ọlọ́run túbọ̀ gbéṣẹ́ mọ́ àwọn ọ̀tá wa lọ́wọ́ o. Kọ́ má ní sinmi o. Kọ́ má ní sinmi, kọ́kọ́ wọn má balẹ̀ o. Kọ́ máa ṣe wọ́nranwọ̀nran bí ìgbà téèyàn bá ju ẹran sínú epo gbóná. Because honestly, I don't know. But it's all positivity here. It's all good vibes here. It's all women loving women as we succeed and we climb the ladder of success together. These days, a lot of quality women don't have time for it. Anything that will drain their energy, they will just shut you down. Mo ráyè. Tama attack, when you admire people, you pray for them, you send positive vibes, and the universe will send you positive vibes in return. Life is highly transactional, but it's a given that a lot of people do not understand, and it's fine. So for Iyabo Ojo, keep enjoying yourself, keep having fun. God has done you well. Toyinabraham, thank you for coming this out to express your love and your support for her. And of course, the comment section was on fire, as people were like, okay, see good friends, see this. We might not be able to share that here because the video will be very long. But thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye for now.